What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to this week's episode of Round Recap, where we recap the latest round of rugby league. And we talk about the nail-biting, edgiest seat, pool of sweat, maybe tears, rugby league moments. Okay? And round 20 of rugby league, the NRL Rugby League, had plenty of them. It had plenty of the moments just listed. Okay? And I'm here to do a guided tour of said moments. But before we get into any of that, shout out Rugby League 26, by the way. If you haven't played it, go play it. It's average. It's great. It's great. Get me in the game. Before we get into any of that, before we get into any rugby league talk, I want to, as I often do, start the video by saying thank you, showing gratitude to those of you who are making this little dream of mine possible. We hit 1,000 subscribers. Congratulations, me. We hit 1,000, a thowie. As I've been calling it all day, I've been walking around going, hey, we hit 1,000. It's 1,000. Fine Foot Insights is at 1,000. But we have hit the big 1K subs, which is, oh, guys, you don't understand. You don't understand how blessed I feel. All right, that there is 1,000 passionate Fighting Foot Insights fans out there who are dedicating time out of their day every day to watch these videos. So thank you, right? Thank you, lad. But yeah, that being said, thank you for subscribing. Subscribe, by the way. Next one's a big goal, 5K, the big 5,000. So yeah, I think that's all I got to say. We're definitely going to be doing some sort of subscriber special. All right, I dare say it'll be a live stream, and I'll have further information about dates, times, when, what we're doing, where we're doing it. That'll all be coming out later in the week, maybe Wednesday for Punters Playbook. I'll disclose. I'll let you know all the nitty gritty, all the details and the ins and outs about what we're doing. But it'll be a live stream of some sort, right? But it's just what we're going to do for the live stream. No new sign yet either. We're still waiting on a sign. Sign's still pending. Sorry guys, I know you're probably chomping at the bit to see the sign. This one go because it's week by week just deteriorating. So, but enough of that. All right, you're not here to listen to me go on about 1,000 subs. You're not here to listen to me talk about a sign. You're not here to listen to me talk about 1,000 subscribe special, all right? You're here to listen to me talk a little bit of nonsense when it comes to the rugby league sphere. Thursday night game. Yeah, we're getting straight into it. Thursday night game, the Dolphins versus the Cowboys. This was a good game. Had a lot of points in it. Very similar to when the Dolphins and the Cowboys played a few weeks ago. Like, not even a month ago, these two teams played. And similar result, except the Cows did have a bit of a comeback in them. There was a bit of a comeback in them this time around. It wasn't just such a flopping. A flopping or a flogging, whatever. Dolphins can score tries, these kids. All right. Shout out Oren Keeley. All right. Great try out of that kid. I had him personally. I backed the young back rower. He just looks like a try scoring back rower. That's why I backed him. But this was a really good game, guys. It had lots of tries in it. So if you like watching games with lots of tries, this is the game for you. All right, the Dolphins really took the foot off the pedal towards the end of the game. There, the second half, they really started to decline, and the Cowboys started to climb their way back into it, which was nerve wracking, I'll admit, because I was looking for a Dolphins to win, and the Cows were just pumping it. They were just getting on their horse and riding. Yeehaw. But yeah, I mean, the Dolphins get it done. No surprise. I mean, I picked the Dolphins here. As any sane rugby league tipping enthusiast would do, pick the Dolphins. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Hammer had a double. Yeah, Hammer had a double. Tommy Deards with that Queensland spirit, right? Tommy Deards taking off his shoes, grounding himself on the Suncorp Stadium turf, as only a true Queenslander would do, and pulling the Dolphins' pants down and spanking them. So Tommy Dearden, that kid can play footy. He's increasingly becoming one of my favourite players. I love watching Tom Dearden play, right? This is Queensland spirit. It's was going to try and list things that remind me of Tom Dearden's football playstyle, but couldn't think of any. So this was a good game, guys. Great Thursday night game. Lots of tries in it. A good sit back and just have a beer, have a bunger, watch the footy. That's what kind of game it was. Nice, easy watch. On to the Friday night game. First up, Sharks Roosters. I honestly thought the Roosters would have a better chance in this. I thought the Roosters would do a lot better. After their last meeting between the Sharks and the Roosters, I thought the Roosters would probably not win dominantly, but have a close, hard-fought yakker of a win. But they didn't. They started off pretty poo. Daniel Toop's got a try. Then they were poo. The Sharks stacked it on them. Then they started to come back. I was thinking, well, the Roosters are coming back now. They're getting it all going. They're clicking together. Then they started going poo again. The Sharks were getting better. And the Roosters kept getting poo and kept getting poo and kept getting poo, and they didn't come back into the game, and they lost. They just fell apart. The wheels fell off of the wagon. I have never seen so many knock-ons, so many handovers due to not being able to hold on to a rugby league pill in my life. Everyone was dropping the ball. It was like everyone just got lubed up. Everyone just got lubed up and couldn't hold a pill. That's what it felt like I was watching. I felt so sorry for Roosters fans out there because you'd be seeing rugby league red. That's for sure. You wouldn't be happy. It was a hard game to watch if you're a Roosters fan, but the Sharks get the win. Sharks get the win and just keep on hanging on to this finals footy run. They keep hanging on to maybe playing in the 8, maybe making the 8, maybe playing finals. And it's pissing me off, guys. I don't like the Sharks. All right, we play them this weekend. The Rabbitohs play the Sharks this weekend, and I couldn't be any more numb to the world. We'll get to that. We'll talk Rabbitohs in the next game. We're not too far off that rabbit hole, but I just hate the Sharks. I just hate the Sharks. It's just something about Cronulla, the Cronulla riots. There's something about Nico Hines. I like Cam McInnes, actually. He's a good style of bloke. But, there's something about Teague Wilton. What kind of name's Teague? Teague Wilton. There's something about every back rower for the Sharks I just don't like. I don't mind Ronaldo more than Tyler, but I don't like him. I don't like Ronaldo. I don't like Talakai. I don't like Hiroti. I don't like Ramian. I don't like Sione Katoa. I don't like any of them. So, I like Will Kennedy. But, yeah. Where was I at? Yeah, Sharks. Good win. Hanging on to the 8. Next up, Penrith Rabbitohs. This is a hard game to watch, guys. I'll admit, from winning games at the start of the season, winning that Roosters game, and winning that Penrith game at the start of the season, and what was another memorable win? I don't know. Oh, beating the Broncos. We had some great wins with a short-staffed side. But it just we had some great wins, and then we went into the Four Horses of the Apocalypse period. We went into the Four Horses of the Apocalypse period when we're playing the Bulldogs, and we're playing Canberra, and we're playing the Melbourne Storm, and we're playing the Warriors, and that sucked. That sucked. All right, that was poo. I wanted to be blindfolded. I wanted to be put in a sensory deprivation tank and just take me back to 2014. Or even take me back to 2020. Just get me out of this season, okay? But this game, where was I even at with the Four Horses of the Apocalypse? They were all close games. We were losing close games. Now we're just getting blown out of the fucking water. Talk about kicking a man when he's down. We're already missing our skip. We're already missing a handful of other, really necessary players. Cody Walker hasn't played 3 consecutive games this year. We're missing salary cap that we've just spent, and they're not even there. We're missing Brendan Smith, for freak's sake. I'm not even swearing. That's how peed off I am. We're missing Cheese. We just got Cheese. Did I call him Cameron? I don't know. We're missing the Cheese. We just got him. And so we're missing all these people. And then Dad inside. It's game day. It's Friday. We are going to play in less than 24 hours. And I just start seeing the most vicious articles, the most vicious news articles. Latrell Mitchell, rested, out for the rest of the season. Not going to play this round. Nickel. Trapezoid. Trapezoid. I don't know. Some sort of injury. I'm thinking this can't be true. This is salt and pepper because South's already having a bad season, and it's funny to make fun of South Sydney fans. I get it. But guess what? It wasn't. It was real. Latrell didn't play. We had Alex Johnson out the back, which I don't mind. He's not bad at a fullback, but like, my God, just everything about South Sydney right now I hate. You know what I mean? Like, there's no studs out there. I just don't enjoy watching anyone. I like Havili. I mean, I like Keon, but apparently Keon's injured now. There's no Keon. I like Havili. I like Campbell Graham. I kind of like Jamie Humphries. I used to like Jamie Humphries more when he looked like a halfback. Now he just plays like a lock forward. I love Jai Gray. Where's Jai Gray? Why is he still injured? Even Jai Gray's injured. I can sit here, I can go on for hours, but I'm not going to. Because this video needs to come to a close at some point. And if I stick around, I'm just going to talk about how depressing it is to be a South Sydney fan. Penrith win 30-10. Cool moments in the game. Alex Johnson scored in the last few minutes. He's only got 5 more tries to break the streak. Break the world record. Well, the rugby league record. I don't know. Who cares? We lost. We're going to probably lose again this weekend. Sharks are probably going to pump us. Yeah. Anyway, Raiders Eels. This was a better game. All right, the Raiders and the Eels were winning at one point. The Raiders looked like they were going to lose to Parramatta. Footy Dean was going to claim another victim. Shout out Footy Dean. That's who we need at South right now. We need Footy Dean. If we had Footy Dean at South right now, we kicked. I love Jamie Humphries, but he should be playing it. He'd be a great back rower. You get Footy Dean in there, Footy Dean would just rip and tear. But it is what it is. It looked like Parramatta was going to win this game, but they didn't. Canberra came back, stacked it on. I don't have much more to say about this game. This was a game. It was Old Boys Day for Canberra. And yeah, it's a cool watch. It was a fun watch. Don't know if I have much else more to say. These Canberra Raiders wins are just, they're not getting old, they're not getting boring, but it's like, just getting so close to finals that, and they've got such an easy run home that they're probably going to be minor premiers. And I don't know if I can get hyped for a Canberra Raiders game anymore. Until it's like finals footy. Regardless, good win for Raiders. Bulldogs versus Dragons. This was too close. Like, this is 2 back-to-back weeks now that the Bulldogs have gone down to the wire against C-grade teams. I'd be comfortable calling Dragons and the Cowboys C-grade teams because they're not D-grade. They're definitely not B-grade. They're C-grade teams. The Dragons almost beat you guys. It was the last 2 minutes or something. And Lockie Galvin threw a trail mitt cutout special, because that's what they actually call that pass, a trail mitt cutout. Threw a trail mitt cutout special out to Jeffro. Gets a try. Right? Like, you guys were almost cooked. You were almost cooked. You almost got beaten by Shane and Kyle. Shane and Kyle almost beat you. But they didn't. And the Bulldogs won. Another tight, gritty win. This is just adding more kindling to the fire when I say that the Bulldogs they're not going to win a premiership. Good game nonetheless. A lot of close moments. Following another down to the wire game, Storm versus Manly. The Storm got beaten at Amy Park. I was wrong. You were right. The Storm kind of suck. They don't suck, but that was a poo game. Just very ill-disciplined from the Storm. The only man out there trying to make shit happen seemed like Jerome Hughes and Xavier Coates. They seemed like the only two who were trying to make shit happen. Everyone else... Cam, Money Munster was looking alright, but the rest of them just looked like they'd shit the bed. Alright? And the Manly Sea Eagles win, lad. How are you letting Manly beat you? Like, Manly lose these games. Manly have to lose these games. I'll be so pissed off if Manly plays finals. You know what I mean? Manly should be losing these games. And, like, Amy Park, Melbourne, home game, Old Boys Day. Coming off a bye? Not sure. throbbing, coming into finals, looking in good form. You should hump Manly. Why are you losing to Manly? Look, it's not the fact they lost, because like it was the whole Harry Grant running into the kicking leg of Luke Brooks. It's not the fact you lost. It's the fact that it was this tight the whole game. How did you not just like blow them out of the wall, pull their pants down, spank them, and push them over on a pile of mud? How did it go this close? Why was it this close? This game pissed me off, man. This game pissed me off. Luke Brooks was playing like prime freaking Joey Johns 01 or whatever, 07, whenever he won the comp. And, Daly Cherry Evans had the freaking ball tied to a string. It was bullshit. It's bullshit, and the Storm should have won. I'm not even a Storm fan. I just hate seeing Manly win. I guess I'm a Manly hater too. I actually don't mind Manly. I like Manly. I just don't want Manly to play finals footy. Because if my team can't, then your team can't. And that's pretty well where I'm at. Tigers versus Titans. Another down to the wire. Tooth and nail. Pile your own sweat. Tigers win. Dewey kicks a field goal. An absolute wobbler. Oh, Dewey's kicked a wobbler. Yep. But he won. This was a great game. Highlights from this game. Dewey kicking the goal. Taylor May scoring a try, making me lots of money. Good to see Taylor May score just in general. Titans losing, I guess. I mean, yeah. And then Desi Hadler just losing it at the boys. Like, looks like he's just finally hit his Homelander moment. Like, he's just gone. He's fully derailed himself now. Because he crashed out, man. That's a 2025 rugby league crash out right there. He let the boys have it. Which I understand, crashing out on your team. If you get beat 60-0, 60-4, if you get molested, I understand a crash out like that. Your boys nearly went to Golden Point. It was nearly a Golden Point game. It was either you had the right possession and you kicked a field goal. Like, the Titans didn't even get the shot to kick a field goal. Like, the Tigers just had the set, got down there, took the kick, got the kick, won. Like, the Titans could have done that as well. Like, if I'm coaching Titans, I'm not revving them for that. I'm not revving them for a 21-20 game. They were in it at every point. They were nearly winning at some points. And it's hard to say, we'll just blow them out of the water when they haven't blown anyone out of the water all year. So, yeah. Des, I think that was a little bit uncalled for. Yeah, the Titans suck. A lot of good players, just need better coaching. You know what I mean? But anyway, Tigers get it done. Dewey is the hero of Campbelltown or whatever. Tigers Stadium. Don't know. Leichhardt Oval. Anyway, final game of the round. Knights versus Warriors. Arguably the most dramatic finish to a game I've seen all year. Maybe in the last 4 years. Warriors can't get it going. Knights put 2 on them. It's 12-6. Warriors finally get a try. It's 12-12. Warriors give away a penalty. Knights kick a penalty goal. It's 14-12. Same thing goes. Warriors then get a penalty. It's 14-14. You see where I'm going with this? It goes down to the wire. We live stream this game, by the way. If you want to go back and watch the live stream, it is on the channel. If you go to live, you can watch the live stream there. Just skim and scan, find the good bits. I don't expect you to watch 2.5 hours of live stream. Alright, but it's there if you want to. The Wars couldn't, and I like the Knights have got a good defense. They've got a good forward pack, and they scramble well, all right, and they defend well, and they're good. They're good, blue collar. Hence, the mining high vis jersey, good blue collar, grindy rugby league side. And I knew that this would what the game would kind of look like, a close game. Not this close, but anyway. Jack Cogger at McDonald Jones Stadium absorbs the spirit in the atmosphere. All the chanting, heaving Newcastle fans who think their team is going to be a top 4 side. He just soaks it all up. Like, he's been stewing in it all night. He's wearing, the mining jersey, and he's just stewing it all up. He's just absorbing it. That energy, that spirit that he's absorbing in the air at McDonald Jones Stadium, what that is, you may be asking? Well, it's the spirit. It is the spirit of Joey Johns, 2001, 2005, 2007, whichever year it was. Someone put in the comments what year that was, because I never know. And yeah, he just absorbed it, soaking it up. Kicks a field goal, 1 point field goal, 15-14. You think it's over, lad? It's over. Wise get a penalty. 40 metres out. 10-mile Boyd. Can he kick it? Probably not. There's about 2-3 minutes to go here. Yeah, poo. Realistically, poo. Kicks, misses. It's game. Like 99 out of 100 times that's game. Then he gets another shot and he misses. I think. Yeah, I think he did. Whatever, possession plays, blah, blah, blah. This is like the last set. This is the last opportunity. He's coming up. He kicks. Again, 10-mile Boyd kicks again. Charge down. Newcastle charge down. Oh! Just like one of these divine fate things that I believe in when it comes to rugby league, because I think it's a spiritual game and it's a blue-collar game and it's a hard workers game. And I think if you do good things will happen. The charge down from the Newcastle Knight ricocheted off into the hands of Leka Halasima, good friend of the show, Leka Shady. Earlier episodes of Punters Playbook will understand that reference. Boom, into the arms of Slim Leka, and he's off. A back rower moving like a Stradbroke Island shark. Boom, steps one, boom, steps another, and he's moving. He's going for the try line. He sees the try line, all right? He's a raging bull at this point. You're not stopping him. Bradman Best, one of the biggest centres in the comp, grabs onto him. Another two blokes grab on him. There's 3 Knights players hanging off this New Zealand warrior, a.k.a. Leka Halasima, and he just boom, bursts through, puts the ball down. That's all she wrote, lad. What, 20 seconds, 30 seconds to go? The Warriors win this game. Had to win this game. Can't not win this game. The way the season is, can't not win this game. Had to win this game, and they won this game. All thanks to Leka Halasima. 10-Wah Boyd. 10-Wah? More like 10-Nah. 10 can't. I don't know, something like that. Co-host said that in the live stream. I thought it was funny. I'd repeat it. Anyways, guys, that's it for all the games. Broncos had the bye. This was probably a really long episode of round recap. I went in depth with a few of these because I enjoyed this round of rugby league. If I'm putting this round of rugby league on a tier list, it's going into the A tier, high A tiers. It was good. Me like it. You know, you change the results of the Thursday night game and both Friday night games, and this is a great nail-biting close round rugby league. Yeah. Don't think I have anything else to say. On the games, we'll talk about game of the round, which, come on, game of the round. Game of the round. Game of the round, I'm going to go with, do I want to go Knights? That was a hard game to watch. I mean, it was good footy, though. Yeah, I think I'll go Knights Wise. Congratulations, Newcastle Knights and the New Zealand Warriors. You guys win Fight Field Insights. Game of the round, round 20. All right? This was a good game, although it didn't have any tries in it, although it was a little hard to watch at certain points because it's Newcastle and they kind of poo. I think the ending made up for a vast majority of the middle. You know, when you eat a sandwich, sometimes the stuff in the middle mightn't be the best, but the bread's really good, right? Real nice, warm, fresh bread. So, one piece of the bread anyway, like the bottom piece, whatever. Congratulations, you guys win. And then for player of the round, I have already thought this one through, guys. It was a hard game to watch. It was unfortunate to see the Rabbitohs lose, but there was one man out there who played some unbelievable rugby league. One of the best fallback performances I've seen in a little while. Dylan Edwards, one of my favourite Penrith Panthers. Okay, he ran for 305 metres. I think 2 tries, a try assist or 2, a few line breaks. Like, his stats were just through the roof, all right? Dylan Edwards, absolute workhorse there on Friday night. Made it tolerable to watch that game because it was like, I just really want to see Dylan Edwards get over 300 run meters. So, yeah. Shout out Dylan Edwards. You are Fine Food Insights Player of the Round, round 20. So, pretty cool. Hope you enjoy that trophy, lad. I think that's all. As of 2 rounds ago, we are now checking the ladder at the end of every episode just to see and just to run an eye over the progress of the comp, make sure nothing's getting out of hand. I haven't checked the ladder yet, so this will be a live reaction. Raiders in first, Bulldogs in second. The Melbourne Storm losing to Manly drops them down to the 3rd place, which is fair. Warriors up in the 4th with a 4-point advantage over the rest of the competition. The Brisbane Broncos sitting at 5th. Penrith Panthers trailing right behind them. All right, this is make or break for the Broncos because the Penrith Panthers could jump into that number 5 spot. Manly sitting at 24, which is kind of crazy. The Sharks have made the 8 once again at 24. Dolphins 22, Roosters 22, Dragons 18, Tigers 18, Cowboys 17, Knights, Rabbitohs, Eels all at 16, and the Titans at 14. So it's good to see we're not sitting at 16 or 17. We're at the 15. We're in the 15 spot. All right. I know, I know we're going to lose the Sharks this round, but imagine how cool it'd be if we beat the Sharks. And then, we went up above the Cowboys and the Knights. Oh. I'd get a big rugby league stiffy for that. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Be a good young chap. And subscribe to the video. Don't know why I did that. Subscribe to the video. All right, we've hit 1,000 subs, as I said at the start of the video, and I bet all you guys are really excited and happy and you're loving life because I was fighting Food Insights to do 1,000 subs. So, yeah, subscribe and like the video because there's not many of you guys out there liking the vids. You got to like the vids too. You got to subscribe and like. I don't want to be greedy, but I'm not asking for too much, all right? The subscribe button and the like button, they're close in relative terms. All right, so like and subscribe. Check out my socials. Instagram, TikTok. All right, I'm trying to hit 100 followers on Instagram because that's where all the clout comes from nowadays. It's on Instagram. I want to be Instagram famous. I want to be an influencer on Instagram. So I'm at 83 right now, trying to get to 100. Get us there, please. And the TikTok's pretty desolate. It's ghost town. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next episode of Round Recap, or I'll see you on Wednesday at the Punch Play. Thanks, guys. Have a good week, whatever. Damn. Can you look at the camera and say, Jai Gray, please come on the show.
Jai Gray, please come on the show, mate. You're a great ambassador for the game. Please come on.
Cheers, guys.